Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope everybody is doing well. And here we are again for our next topic for today. But before anything else, before our topic, I will just emphasize our and every class we are going to learn a pop song. So this month, we are listening and following and singing the song Evergreen. Okay, so this is the song we are going to listen every before starting our lesson for the day. So for this month, we're going to listen this song. It's Evergreen by Susan Jacks. So last time we had just listened this song, but I will just upload this song in our group. You have to listen and follow the song. You can tune in this in YouTube. Okay, so and for the translation, okay, so you can have what's the meaning of here, what's the meaning of evergreen, what's the meaning of this song. We're just learning some words through singing. So I hope everyone are going to listen and follow this song in our group chat. Okay, so so for today's topic, we are going to take up about people's job. So we're going to identify jobs and places where people work, and after that you have to interview some people, and we're going to talk about more conversation. Where do you work? But before that, we're going to last time our just a short review for our last lesson last time. So introducing someone, okay, and knowing someone, meeting some people. So just a short review. Last time we had learned about telling your name and asking the name. So what's your name? Okay, you have to tell what's your name. You have to say your name. Okay. So knowing someone, want to know the name, so you have to say what's your name and 어디서 왔어요? Okay, where are you from? Where are you from? So especially you meet some foreigner, you can ask where are they from? And 어디서 사세요? Where do you live? Okay, so where do you live? I live in, so where do you live in Cheonju? So we're in Cheonju. I live in Hyojadong. So also Hyojadong is big. So there is Hyoja first, Hyoja Ildong, Il, Isam, Sa, Odong. So I live in Hyoja Odong. How about you? Where do you live in Cheonju? Okay. And asking also, especially for the Korean people, for the first meeting, you are going, I think it's a Korean culture to ask someone's age. You can say he's here. How old are you? Okay, so here, asking here, what's your name? So just a short review, what's your name? Where are you from? Okay, where do you live and how old are you? Okay. So this is just a short review, but I just want to emphasize in writing names. In writing names, you should use capital letter in your first letter of your name. Okay, for example, first letter of your name and also the first letter of your family name or surname. So for example, okay, so here, name is, for example, this is Joy Kim. So capital J O Y and Kim, capital K and small I, small m. Another example. Okay, here, another example is Junho Kang, capital J. You should capitalize the first letter of your name and your family name. And my name is Candy Ann. So if not capitalized, is Mongnun Satang. My name is Candy Ann. Satang Animnida. Okay, so this is my real name, in Korean name. Okay, but in okay, but there is also some. So what is the difference? Candy Ann without comma, and this is Ann Candy with a comma. Okay, so with a comma, this is Ann Candy, and this is emphasized that this is a family name, and this is the name, the given name, the first name, and this is the family name. So because in some other country like Philippines or in America, so we usually write first name and the last name, Candy Ann. But in Korea, it's very confusing. What's your first name? So, for example here, what's your first name? Because in Korea, this is Kim. Kim. Joy, for example. So, this is a reverse. So the last name is okay, so the last name is your name, because for example, what's this? For example, is Sungjin Kim. Kim Sung-jin. Okay, so usually in Korea, you have to say first your family name or your surname or your last name. So it's really confusing. But don't be confused. Sorry. Okay. So in writing, this first name is the given name. 그냥 이름. 근데 이쪽은 Ann, family name, song. Okay. And to identify, 이렇게 할 때, like this, okay, Ann Candy 할 때는, this is not the first name, this is the last name, or this is the family name or the surname. So there is the comma. And this is the given name or the first name or just the name. Okay, so I hope you could identify what is the first name and the last name. It's just okay. In Korea, there's no middle name, but in my country, there is first name, middle name, and the last name. So for today, today's topic is all about job and where the people work. Okay, so, we're going to identify more job words. So I have here, sorry, I have here some job words and I have to describe, and please guess what word is it. Okay, I have to describe first, and you guess what word is it. It is really difficult to make class like this without any audience, but I hope you can follow me, and in our textbook, but this cannot be found in our textbook. As usual today, this is our classroom. Okay, look at, I'm just alone in our classroom. Over there, look at this one. This is our big classroom. Okay, here. So, just guess what word is it? This is all about job. Okay, and I have to describe a very simple description for this word. So what word is it? Who is it? Okay, who is it? It's a person who is a person who sings very well and can earn a lot of money through singing. And for example, Rain. I like Rain. In Korean singer, I like Rain or Psy. Okay, who is it? Okay, so singer. Okay, here is the word singer. Can you see? Can you see me? It's okay. So who is your favorite singer? Tell me who is your favorite singer. My favorite singer, but it's group of singers, or it's kind of band, not a group of singers. My favorite singer is Bon Jovi, because do you know Bon Jovi? Yes. This very popular world's singer is Bon Jovi. I had worked with Bon Jovi in the concert in the Philippines. That's why I really love Bon Jovi. All his songs. He's my favorite singer. Also, I like Air Supply. Do you know Air Supply? I also work with Air Supply through Lightings concert. Air Supply. I had met many famous world singer. Air Supply, Bon Jovi, Bryan Adams, Michael Bolton. There are so many to mention. Okay, because my job before was lightings in foreign concerts. So if there are some foreign artists will come to Philippines for a concert, our company is lighting system company is the one who prepared for the stage lightings. So it was very wonderful job for me before I get married. Okay, so the next word is, you guess what is it? This person makes some tables, furnitures, or even houses. Okay, through is engaged in carpentry. So who is this person? What's so the person is the person who make this one. What is this? It's a carpenter. So it's carpenter. Okay, and the next word is a person who cut only cut hair only for men. Who is this person? For all those men members, our class members, where do you go for cutting your hair? Who cuts your hair? Okay, so this a person who cuts hair for men only. Who is this? Okay, he is a barber. Okay, is a, what's this? Barber. Say the word barber. Very good. Okay, and this the next word is a person who study about science and make some experiments. Who is this person? So this person is a scientist. Scientist. So what's this person? Say the word scientist. Very good. Okay, and who is this person? Okay, who goes to school and teaches students? Okay, who is this person? So she's a teacher. Okay, teacher. The next word is a person who make food. Make food, very delicious food. Okay, who is this? Is a cook. A cook or a chef. Okay. My younger brother, I have two younger brothers. My younger brother is a chef, famous chef, and also my youngest brother, he is also a chef. And next, this person brings or deliver some mails to your home. Who is this person? Is a mail carrier or a postman. Who is this? Mail carrier. Say once again, mail carrier or a postman. Next word is a person who put out fire. When there is a fire, it's very important. His job is to put off some fire. Okay, it's a very dangerous job, and we really need this person. Who is this? Is firefighter. Firefighter or fireman. Next word is, I think this word is one of the most important persons, important job, because without this person, we cannot eat rice, vegetables, or fruit. Who is this? Okay, he's a farmer. So farmer is, say the word farmer. And this next word is a person who look after sick people. Okay, assist the doctor. Okay, who is it? Okay, she's a nurse. Nurse. She's a nurse. Okay, kanusa. Okay, nurse. And this time, we have the pandemic, COVID. Is one of the very important person as his job. Okay, who cures sick people? Who is it? It's a doctor. Say doctor. And another word is, who is this person who takes us safely from one airport to another airport. Who brings, okay, who is this? It's a pilot. Okay, it's a pilot. So every time I took an airplane, I really pray that we can arrive safely to our final destination. So the pilot is the most important person when we travel to other country, because he brings us safely. Next word is also another very important person, important job. Okay, it's a person who goes to the ocean, goes to the sea to catch fish. Okay, what is this? Fisherman. Okay, fisherman. I really like fish, so that's why for me this is a very important job. Without this fisherman, we cannot eat fish. Okay, and another is this person catches thief, catches bad person. Okay, so this is, who is this? Is police officer or policeman. Okay, what's this? Police officer. Another is another word is a person who, a male person who acts in the movie or in a stage or in a soap opera. Who is this person? Is an actor. So it's male person who acts in a movie, and the female person who acts in the movie is actress. And and the last one, okay, this is, who is it? A person who interviews people and makes report to the public is a reporter. Okay, so these are some job words. So what are these words? Let's say one more time. Barber, barber. Scientist, scientist. Teacher, teacher. Cook, cook. Mail carrier, mail carrier. Firefighter, firefighter. Farmer, farmer. Nurse, nurse. Doctor, doctor. Pilot, pilot. Fisherman, fisherman. Police officer, police officer. Actor, actor. Reporter, reporter. So these are some words. And now please open your book. Please open your book on page 4. Okay, today unit 1B. Where do you work? And these are some people, and there are some words. There are some words. You write the number of each job next to the matching pictures. So number 1, a tour guide. So it's a tour guide, a person who guides us in our tour. in our okay, so tour guide. Okay, number 2, a chef. A chef. And number 3, a mechanic. A chef is a person who prepares food. A mechanic is a person who fixes cars. Number 4 is a receptionist. A receptionist. A person who receives some guest. Number 5 is a journalist. A journalist is a person who makes reports in writing. And here a taxi driver, number 6. So you have to write the numbers in next to the you write the number of each job next to the matching picture. So here, A, what number is it? What is it? A chef. A chef is number 2. Okay, and B. So B, what number is B? Number 6, taxi driver. C. So what job is it? C is a tour guide. So most of you went on a travel, so you know, especially you go to China, traveling in China, our guide brings a flag just to follow him wherever he goes, and he really guides us. Okay. And D, what number is letter D? Number 3, a mechanic. Okay. And E, so a mechanic, a mechanic is a person who fixes cars, so works in a car shop. And letter E, what's this? Is a receptionist, a person who receives guests. And letter F, who is it? So the last is a journalist. And so that is in number 1, word match. In number 2 activity, we have to match the sentences on the left with the ones on the right. For example, David is a David is a professor. So David is a professor. He works. Where does he work? So a professor, where does he work? He works in a university. So David is a professor. He works in a university. Junko is a store clerk. So where does he work? She works in a store. Okay, she works in a store. And Kate is a dentist. Where does he work? He works in a clinic. So dentist is the person who cure your and fixes teeth. Richard is a pilot. So where does he work? He works for an airline. Okay, he works for an airline. Richard is a pilot who works for an airline. For example, Korean Air. He works for Korean Air, Asiana Airlines, or whatever. Okay, Sue is an accountant. Where does she work? She works in an office. Okay, so these are some. Okay, you have to match the sentences on the left with ones on the right. Okay, and now here, try it out. Try it out. And here, what does Kate do? A is asking to B, what does Kate do? He's a dentist. Where does he work? He works in a clinic. Okay. Another, you have to change here, Kate. Where does David, what does David do? What does David do? He's a professor. Where does he work? He works in a university. What does Richard do? Richard is a pilot. Where does he work? He works for an airline. And another, okay, Sue. What does Sue do? Sue nun buhanan il. Ingayo? Sue is an accountant. So what is an accountant? Higesa. Okay, so where does she work? Higesa odi so eleo. She works in an office. Samusil so amnida. Okay, so these are okay. And how about you? How about you? Where do you work? Okay. Where do you work? You work at home? I think most of our class members are, you have to say, pick white hand or not working. Not working because you are retired, or not working, you're just at home, or you are doing something, you are a retiree. So you can, and some other also class member, you are working at home, managing at home, a house manager. Okay, and or a housewife. A housewife manages the family, works for the family, and the main job is managing at home. Okay, so that is for page 4. We gonna please turn your book on page 5. Okay, page 5. We have here listening. So you have to listen to Yuling tell Kate about her family. So please listen, and you should write. Okay, and fill up here what is Yuling's sister is, and you have to write this one. Okay, you have to listen.
Lesson 1B. Listen in. Listen to Yu Ling tell Kate about her family. Complete the sentences.
Is this your family, Yu Ling?
That's right. It's the photo of my sister's birthday last year.
So, this is your sister, I guess. What does she do?
My sister? Oh, she's an accountant.
An accountant? That sounds like a difficult job.
Yes, but she really enjoys it. She works in a big office in Hong Kong.
And what about the man next to your sister? Is he your brother?
Yes, he's my brother. He's a mechanic.
Where does he work?
He's a mechanic for an airline.
An airline? Wow!
Then this is my father.
Oh yes, I remember. He's a professor, isn't he?
That's right.
Where does he work?
He works at Hong Kong University.
Oh, that's a really good university. Does he like being a professor?
Okay, so you have listened. You have heard about Yuling tell Kate about her family. So about the picture. So Yuling's sister. So Kate is asking Yuling about this picture. So is this, as I said, is this your family, Yuling? That's right. It's a photo of my sister's birthday last year. So last year's birthday. So this is your sister. So this is your sister Kate, I guess. Okay. What does she do? My sister, she's an accountant. An accountant? That sounds like a difficult job. And yes, it's really difficult, but she really enjoys it. She really enjoys it. She works in a big office in Hong Kong, and so Yuling's sister is an accountant. Okay, so the word here is accountant. He is an accountant. So Yuling's sister is an accountant. And another is, how about this man? Okay, next to your sister. Is he your brother? Yes. Okay, he's my brother. He's my brother, and he's a mechanic. Okay. So here, Yuling's brother is a mechanic. So a person who works in a car shop and fixes cars, but here his brother works for an airline. He's a mechanic for an airline. Okay, I have my my cousin's son. He's a mechanic. He works for an airline. Okay, so here he works for an airline. Here he works for an airline, and his father works. His father is a professor. He's a professor. He works in Hong Kong University. He works in Hong Kong University. Here, university. You have to write. Okay, so I think. Okay, so you have to write here. Yuling's sister is an accountant. Yuling's brother is a mechanic. He works in an airline. Yuling's father is a professor. He works at Hong Kong University. Okay, so I think that is for today. So your turn. You have to complete this. You have complete the questionnaire. What kind of job do you want to have? Do you want to work for a big company? Do you want to work in another country? Do you want to use English in your job? Do you want to work for someone famous? 유명한 사람 일 같이 하고 싶어요? Do you want to work alone in a group? Or do you want to work alone or in a group? 혼자 일하고 싶어요? 아니면 다른 사람 같이 일하고 싶어요? What do you do? Or what job do you want to have in the future? But I think this is that important to you. Everybody needs not to work anymore. Okay, so thank you, everyone. I think that is all for today. And if you have your job or your activity, you have interview someone you know. Interview, you may ask, what do you do? Okay, so you may ask, what's your name? Okay, what do you do? Where do you work? Okay, so that is all for today. And next time, next topic, we're gonna have Unit 2A. I never get up late. So we're gonna take up this one next meeting. Okay, so that's all. If you have some questions or some comments, you may ask in comment below, and you may give some questions. I may answer. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye.